Plaza.
No, Fox Square,
no,
Brian.
I feel like it's
Fox Square. We changed
yesterday.
the name.
Who named it? We named it yesterday.
We did.
Hey,
The
when we
company
got up
did.
today, there was some breaking news, which is not unusual in this news cycle. The President of the United States has talked to his lawyers and said, I do not need a constitutional amendment to change our immigration laws. Birthright citizenship is not a birthright. I'm going to look to change it.
All right, so let's bring in Diamond and Silk. They're here from North Carolina.
Yes.
Welcome to the Fox Square.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. So what'd you think of this?
Look, I think that's great.
Yes.
You know,
Why?
because people shouldn't just come over here to have babies just so that babies can have citizenship here. That's not the right way. And I'm concerned about people, pregnant women, trying to cross the borders where they can get raped, they can get killed, trying to do that just to have a baby in our country. And the president ran on certain aspects when it came to immigration about how he wanted to secure the border, build a wall, and end certain things. So I was happy when I woke up and heard that.
And it's time to stop allowing people to take advantage of certain loopholes that's in our law.
So it sounds like the president is going to sign an executive order, look for a court challenge, but at the same time, you got to feel for these women that you were just describing who come over to this country because, you know, they got nothing else. They figure, I'm going to do everything I can to get across the border to give my kid a better life.
I understand that, but you also have people crossing the border and they say, okay, well, I want to obtain the American dream. Well, why do you send your money back to the country that you're running from? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I just say when you come in, let's do it the legal way. Get in line, wait your turn.
That's right.
Because what does it say for all of the other immigrants that did it the right way? I mean, if I paid a lot of money to become a citizen and somebody just crossed our border because I'm just going to do it, I would be very upset.
That's right.
Absolutely
You have to admit
no.
it's a very tough issue. It's very, when you talk about children and parents,
It is a tough issue, but you don't get pregnant and just come over here just to have a baby.
That's right.
That's a no-no. That's a loophole.
Well, look at all the women who are, well, we don't know the exact number, but there are a number of mothers and children in the caravan. You see all these people pushing the strollers. They're still 1,000 miles away.
They're still 1,000 miles. Listen, I think they're putting their lives and their children's lives in danger. And then you say, okay, I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to cross your border.
That's right.
Okay, now I thought you was running for crime. So why are you committing crime when you come into this country?
That's
because
right.
when you cross that border, you've done something
Your first
illegally.
crime. That's right.
You know what I would say the compromise would be? Make it easier to get asylum here. Start modernizing laws in a bipartisan way. Start giving people an opportunity to come legally. Maybe expand the numbers because we need workers. You talk to the farmers in the farming community, they need people legally here to help out, and there's people willing to work. Maybe there's a compromise there.
Okay, but Brian, can I say this? I just want you to know that illegal aliens are not just coming in this country picking grapes and berries. They are getting into other sectors, and it's driving down wages. And us as American citizens, especially black Americans, it affects us. So that's why I'm so passionate about it.
And the thing is, to that, they would be here legally, so the wages, they'd be on the same wage scale as everybody else.
As long as they're doing it legally so that their money can go back into our system and not back across the border.
Right, that's right.
Okay, midterms, 7 days out, ladies.
Listen, I see a red tsunami, really. Listen, I want everyone to get out, vote. Vote right, vote red, vote Republican. That's my message. Stop being deflected, stop being distracted by all of the things that's going on. Rise above the chaos and go to the polls and vote red, vote Republican.
So that means you have to vote right so you won't get left again.
Well, what about the other side? They are very motivated as well.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
I hope they're not singing the blues after this.